Hello everyone, after months and months of research, it's time for us to roll up our sleeves and actually start our van build. And our step one of this process is adding sound deadening. We did a lot of research and overall it seems like KILMAT is the way to go. So we ordered 5 boxes of 36 square feet. And 5 boxes may be a random number, but in the comments a gentleman said they had the exact same van and he did it in 5 boxes. So in addition to the KILMAT, you're going to need rollers. We got 2 matchy rollers, and that basically just helps push the adhesive down onto the floor. And then a pair of scissors or a knife is going to help cut it for those weird angles. And then I just like a nice straight edge to make all of those cuts clean. But before we start adding the KILMAT to the van, we were curious on how loud it is in stock. So we're gonna take the van out on the road and we're gonna record it at different speeds, like 25, 35, 45, 55, and just give ourselves a baseline. And then we're gonna do the same thing at the end of this video with the KILMAT installed. First step in the process is we need to clean out the inside of the van. We're gonna do a quick sweep and then we're gonna wipe everything down with some isopropyl alcohol. That allows the adhesive on the back of the KILMAT to really stick. So what we realized is this roller works really well for these like large flat spaces, but when you have to get into the chambers, we cut a piece of 2x4, it's like 2 inches by 4 inches by like ½ inch, and this works really well to get your hand back in there in the crevices and really work down that adhesive. We're like maybe 45 minutes in on rolling the KILMAT out. We've basically done the wheel wells and that's about it, but we're already seeing a huge difference. So like listen to the vibration at the end of the tap. So it stops. Now this hasn't been done yet. Very different, right? We haven't even gone through half of one box, so we have 4.5 boxes left to go. So this is definitely worth the value to get it done inside your van. So we just got through one box. Katie's taking a nap. And I wanted to show you guys what one box did. So we have 4 more boxes and there's obviously a lot more space to go, and we really think the roof and the ground are going to eat up the most, but we think one box is pretty good so far. So we're able to get most of the wall. We didn't want to take off the factory KILMAT, whatever this is, their sound deadening, just because we didn't want to know what's behind there. But we got in all of those cubbies, all of these cubbies, this wall, and then we started doing the bottom cubbies. And the floor, or the wheel wells are done. So that's one box, and we're gonna keep moving and start on set box 2. All right, so we just finished our second box. I kind of want to give you guys another progress. We have 3 more boxes ready to go, but this is what 2 boxes have gotten us so far. So we went over the wheel wells on both sides twice. So there's at least 2 layers on each one of these wheel wells. We did the bottom, we did this one, we did the top, and you started seeing we started doing the ceiling, and that's how it is on both sides so far. What we've realized is that we're not going to do the middle section of the ceiling on any of, we're not going to do the middle section on any, we're not going to do the middle section on each one of these roof panels because we don't know where our fans are going to be yet. We think we're going to do a max air fan right here up front where the bathroom is going to be, and then we're going to have our AC in the back where these braces are. But we're going to start doing the third box now and really getting this roof and then the floor done. The floor is probably going to take up the remaining 2 boxes, and we're already talking, we might order another box just to really make sure that we get as much sound deadening as we can before we're at the point of no return. So let's get deadening. Oh, tip and trick. So this is like an asphalt base or something. It's like black tar, so it's really sticky and really difficult on scissors. What we've realized and works really well is this. This is a glass container with isopropyl alcohol. We're gonna let this guy go. That's a container of isopropyl alcohol and water. We basically just put the scissors in, and when we need to cut something, we take them out. It's smooth like butter. All right, back to deadening. Okay, so we just finished the third box. I want to show you guys the progress we have so far. So 3 boxes down, 2 more boxes to go. Nothing changed on the walls, but the floor is much more coated. There's a bunch of alcohol behind me. So the floor is coated. The front of this is completely coated. We lost our GoPro mounting spot. And then, like I said previously, we're gonna keep the center panel on each one of those ribs completely empty until we figure out the fan situation. But that's where we're at right now. It's currently 8 o'clock at night. We've been working since about 9:30 this morning. This all took roughly about 11 hours of work today. We took like a quick break for lunch, but we're gonna jump to tomorrow morning with 2 cups of fresh brewed coffee to finish this up, and then on to the next video of making the subfloor. All right, guys, let's go to tomorrow morning. We're gonna do a jump. Whoa, it's crazy how we just transported time and space, because now I'm outside of the van and it is next morning. So we are jumping back into the van this morning. It's bright and early, and we are going to finish up what's left of the sound deadening on the floor. We've got 2 boxes left, and we don't think we have 2 boxes of KILMAT needed. So what we're actually going to do is probably go for a 3rd layer around the wheel well and the surrounding area behind it. And then this video is almost coming to a close, so then we can start working on the actual subfloor. All right, let's get to work. All right, so check this out. So obviously this part of the van has not had any sound deadening applied, while this has. Listen to the difference. That's a big difference. Alright, so sound deadening's done. Basically the only thing that we haven't done yet are the middle areas, waiting for fans, and then we realized that we probably want to add some underneath the step. And then we're trying to figure out what we're going to do over here on this lip. And we want to build out kind of the extension of the subfloor, but we don't know where the wood needs to lay before we put the sound deadening in, so that's going to happen in a few hours. We have our scientific experiment going on right now. This is a GoPro with a app called like Sound Decibel Reader, and right now it's working. And we did this before we started this whole test, so this is going to be the results of it, but we already know that it's drastic, the difference right now. The amount of tings and, you know, long echoes and stuff, completely gone. Just absolutely erased from this van, and it's spectacular. So let's get driving. Okay, so we're back from our test, and it wasn't the most scientific test out there, right? It was a GoPro pointed at an iPhone with a decibel counter, but you know what? This is what we found. The how we recorded the miles per hour, and we basically called out 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, and recorded the decibels that we were seeing at that point. We expected a drastic difference, like 10 decibels. In reality, they were like 2 to 5. It seems like the faster the wheels were going, like so 55, 65 and higher, that was when the decibels seemed to really help out with the KILMAT. But overall, the entire sound of the van with the KILMAT is a much better sounding vehicle from the inside. The echo is gone, that metal ting is gone. You know, it is 100% worth doing it in our opinions. Yes, it did take about a, you know, 12 or so hours between the two of us rolling this all out. But you know, you only really get one chance of doing this, and if you're going to be spending the money on your van build out, this is definitely worth it in our opinion. So our sound deadening chapter of our transit van build is done. Next up is the subfloor. If you've liked what you guys have seen so far in this video, you thought it was useful, you like us, you like me, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We have literally thousands of videos coming up. We don't know what they all are going to be yet, but they're coming. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye. Beep.